Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac. Well, if the Universal Item Pool mod is not gonna work, we'll use the random button. That always works. You always be here for me, won't you, random button? Thank you very much for giving me Cain, by the way. Last run, we did make it nearly to Isaac, I think is basically how that went down. I think we actually died on Isaac after using the Ankh, and we got hit like 2 times. Well, shit. You know, shit happens. It was a decent run. It was a bad run from the perspective of my play, but we got decent items, so I kind of feel like there was some wasted potential there, and hopefully we'll be able to rectify that with our run this time. So we're starting out, first item room, set the tone. Parasite tells me that this is going to be a little bit of a crazy run, but I'm okay with that. We also have a curse room, and we have the potential for some pretty neat tier effects by using the Parasite and, you know, other things like triple shot, quad shot, Polyphemus, homing shot, my reflection, stuff like that. Incredible rate of fire. Basically, we've opened up the door. The door has been opened up for us for a lot of neat tier effects, if possible. But as of right now, we're just going to focus on killing Monstro, having a good time, and living our lives out here. We will go to the curse room after this fight. Assuming I don't take damage, there should be at least 1 heart that drops from Monstro, and as a result, I'll be able to go to that curse room and still go down to the next floor with a decent amount of HP, even if I don't snag an HP upgrade here, which is completely reasonable. Unfortunately, we got Pageant Boy, which I have no opportunity to reroll, but at least we're knocking it out of the rotation early, I guess. So we got spiders. Can I get out of this without killing myself? No, right? Like, I see where the secret room is, but I can only get to it if I kill myself. Yeah. I guess I'll just leave then. I was trying to run through possibilities in my head, but sadly I don't know if that's gonna be something that we can see in our future, so I'm just gonna take my HP and leave down to the next floor. We have 9 cents. I guess that's our main benefit on that floor besides the Parasite. It's never good when the main benefit you get in a floor can be, you know, completely dwarfed by a single consumable that you can pick up. Not with that irregular of a frequency either. We're gonna see if we can get this Tinted Rock and the secret room. There was a secret room there. I didn't actually know. I just got lucky. And the Ankh shows up for like the 12th time in a row. This is fucking crazy, but I'll take it. And there was a Spirit Heart as well, which I'm gonna be interested in picking up. But first things first, get some flies. Maybe pick up a Troll Bomb as well. I'm not picky. Oh. So I'm gonna become Blue Baby, right? I accidentally just got myself killed, basically. Yeah, alright. That's weird. Now that door has opened to me. Alright, impromptu Blue Baby run, here we go. That was just me being stupid, and I was like, why would I take damage when I could just, like, bomb my way out? And I didn't realize I only had 1 bomb, and that's the bomb I used to get in. It could happen to you, too. Don't think that you're immune to it just because, you know, I'm up here and you're down there. Could happen to you. Truth be told, this doesn't really change things all that much for us. You know, HP upgrades will now be substantially worse. Pills are still good as Cain, because we've got the benefits of Cain with the benefits and negatives of Blue Baby. It'll be interesting, let's put it that way. Deals with the Devil probably substantially less likely to be useful, but hey, it does turn the crate into a much more useful item. I guess we might as well get Isaac's head, and you know, thank God we got the Ankh, or this run would already be over. That's just bad gas, but at least we know what that pill does now. It's gonna be an interesting run, that's for sure. And I do kind of think that it's okay to use a bomb here and get this chest. Tinted Rocks obviously are of exceptional importance now. Maybe we'll get many of them, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just get a red heart for all of my time and trouble there. Death card is interesting. I just hit 0 on my number pad. I don't know why I thought that was gonna do something in Isaac. Should have had coffee this morning, that's the problem. I didn't caffeinate, and now, like, this is the 3rd video I've recorded in a pretty quick succession, and I'm like, oh, I don't know why my brain doesn't work. Doesn't work because you're addicted to coffee, you dummy. I'm not even doing, like, an intentional detox or anything like that. It was just an accident. Anyway, this unicorn horn might save us from taking damage at some pretty integral moments, like, perhaps, this mob trap room right here, where I got a single bomb. I will probably use the unicorn horn here, and I think it's a reasonably good decision. Going to allow us to tear up these enemies. I think we have the 2 meat boys next. So yeah, by not using the unicorn horn right off the bat, I was able to actually finish off the last 2 waves, which are probably slightly more difficult. And we're going to be moving on. It's amazing how much things can change on 1 floor. I do kind of want to go to the shop, actually, but with 3 keys, I'd rather save it for a guaranteed shop, if that makes sense. A guaranteed 15-cent shop. I'll take you to the 15 cents. Doesn't really make any sense. That is a room where I feel totally comfortable using my death card, because otherwise I certainly would have taken damage against spiders, and that's always frustrating. That is either a library or a shop for sure. Kind of I guess I do still want the HP upgrade here. I don't know if you have the Ankh and you get an HP upgrade, it does just count as like a Blue Baby style HP upgrade, right? AKA, it counts as 1 Spirit Heart, I think. We'll see, I guess. Now, all is not lost, despite the fact that this is a really weird way to be doing a run. Yeah, sure, we got that. We could actually end up turning this into a great run. It's maybe a little bit unlikely, but it could happen. Don't question it. That's bad damage on my part. Obviously, the major concern for me is that I have no way to replenish my Spirit Hearts. And hopefully this run is a way of appeasing you, those of you who thought that you wanted a Blue Baby run, and then I picked Kane and you got really sad. Well, now, you know, you get a little bit of the best of both worlds. Justin Bieber. Or was best of both worlds Miley Cyrus? I can't remember. Justin Bieber's never say never. You know, I'm gonna make myself maybe a little bit unpopular here, but I was in Miami last week, and you know, Justin Bieber got arrested very close to where we were staying, and it got me thinking about it because there's like a huge portion of me that is like, haha, fuck you, Justin Bieber. You're, you know, good-looking, rich, and famous, and talented. Go fuck yourself, basically. This is an interesting value proposition here, but I'm gonna ignore these items and just kind of live the way I've been living. Then, like, I was in the airport, and there was, like, a really exploitative and opportunistic documentary about him on CNN, and I don't know, he's like, from troubled upbringing. I'm like, I don't care. You know, thrust into the spotlight too quickly. I don't really care. But then I heard, dude's only 19, and I know some of you out there are listening to this, or watching this, or, you know, interacting with this in some way. And you're like, 19 as an adult, right? But he didn't really have, like, a normal childhood. He just grew up and was, like, pretty much immediately from the point where he was a teenager, thrust into the public eye. And you might think, lucky guy. You're not wrong. But still, I can see how that can corrupt people a little bit and make their sense of, like, justice and their moral compass and stuff like that a little bit fucked up. There are people right now, and, you know, I'm not gonna name names, but, you know, probably different people than you think, that have, like, a modicum of success on YouTube and are fully grown, like, adults. 30, 28-year-old adults. And they are still, like, they have let YouTube fame go to their head to the point where they think, like, the law doesn't basically apply to them. Not to the extent that they're, like, drunk driving, but to the extent that, you know, they're just kind of assholes. So for a 19-year-old to be a little bit more of an asshole, given, you know, a proportionally substantially higher amount of fame and exposure on him, I kind of have some sympathy for him. And I know that's not necessarily a popular opinion to have, but that's the opinion that I do have on that. So, you know, it's still kind of a dick thing to do. To drive drunk, obviously, but still, I feel for him to some extent. Not to a very large extent. Hello. Nice to see you. That's a thumbs up. I want to narrate that so people don't think I'm just getting the cold shoulder. Oh, now you're doing a dance over there. Jumping up and down on one foot. That's unusual. Alright, that was just a vulgar gesture there that I'm not going to repeat to the people that are watching this at home. The nice family-friendly show that I'm doing. Saying that maybe a drunk driver is not so bad. No, obviously what he did was, you know, unforgivable, but I have some sympathy for the fact that he's grown up under the public spotlight. That being said, of course, he also has millions and millions of dollars, and of course, you know, an extraordinary amount of fame, and you'll probably just get a slap on the wrist, which is shitty. But, you know, being in a little bit famous can change you a little bit. Being a lot famous, I can imagine, can change you a lot. That being said, don't, you know, drive drunk or do cocaine and then drive, or, you know, anything and then driving that alters your mental state. It's pretty messed up. Anyway, let's continue moving onwards here. How is this run going? I honestly, like, we've been shaken up so much over the course of these first four floors that I'm not 100% sure how it's going, to be honest with you. We haven't gotten any stellar items. Like, if you we started as Kane, and now we're Blue Baby, but with double Blue Baby starting health. With a Unicorn Horn, which is an item that I basically never take, and the Parasite, which is an item that I basically never get. So, we're kind of in uncharted territory here, Drake's Fortune, and I'm happy that we are, because it's weird, and it forces me out of my comfort zone. I don't have high hopes for our chances on this run, but who knows, maybe I'll be surprised. Maybe we'll end up having the opportunity to get some really good stuff done. I kind of doubt it, though, but you never know, right? Well, I mean, you sort of know, I think, but we'll see. What do I need to make this run work? I think the way I'm playing, probably regardless, but definitely with the way I'm playing, it would be extremely helpful for me. Yeah, we're gonna get the Ace of Spades here. It would be extremely helpful for me to pick up a way for me to replenish my own Spirit Hearts. It would also be extremely helpful for me to not be permanently surrounded by the Curse of Darkness, because it's making it really hard for me to kind of keep my bearings straight. God, I hate these spiders that when they land, slide like they're freaking Wayne Gretzky or something like that. Like, just relax. Just, when you land, there's friction. Oh my god. Okay, so I've taken an awful lot of damage for a very easy boss. That one should not have happened. I'm getting a little bit disillusioned with my Isaac play right now, but that's okay. We'll pull it out. At least put together a respectable run here as Blue Caneby. 4 hearts is not terrible, and we've already rebuked a deal with the devil, so we could get a deal with the angel, or we could just get another deal with the devil, I suppose. What do you got for me? 3 hearts for the nail is something we have to do. As much as I kind of hate the position it puts us in, we have to do it. I don't know if I could have used the unicorn horn and picked it up for free, but I don't think that's the case. So the nail actually gives us a reasonable chance of success, although I have sacrificed a lot of health to make it happen, so we've got to kind of get over that escape velocity again. And please give me enough money to actually go to the shop. Like, for the past 2 or 3 floors, I've been like, as soon as we get 15 cents, I'll go to the shop. This hasn't happened yet, obviously. So let's blow you up, and we'll blow you up, and we'll kill you. And, hey, that dime is actually exactly what I asked for. Bum friend, less so, but because he's a passive, we might as well take him, and he'll be beneficial for us later in the game, although not immediately. The shop's back here. If there was a Book of Revelations in there, I'm going to be a little bit pissed, because I could have gotten the value out of Book of Revelations without sacrificing some Spirit Hearts to make it happen. Is Book of Revelations back? No, this is a totally different floor than the floor where, sorry, the shop was. Not Book of Revelations specifically. Maybe. We'll never find out, I guess. We'll continue looking for the shop. Obviously, at this point, I'm heavily incentivized to go to absolutely every single room, because every single room gives me at least 1/6 of a Spirit Heart, and maybe, you know, even more than that, just by virtue of its consumable drops. But every room costs me a little bit of health, mathematically speaking, as well. At least costs me a percentage. This is actually a pretty good room that I should have no business taking damage on. Is it possible that everything is coming up Millhouse? Well, we really need like a battery 9-volt or Nun's Habit, I feel, to make... Oh, alright. That's cool, bum friend. Save me the time, I guess. To really make me feel confident-ish in this nail, because there's no way in the late game I'm gonna take less damage than the Spirit Hearts that I gain. That's just not practical and not realistic. So we're gonna go this way, and the shop maybe is over here. In fact, even like on the catacombs, it's pretty unlikely, as you just saw there, that I'm going to be gaining many Spirit Hearts. I may actually end up losing Spirit Hearts just on the nail alone, but maybe I'll gain them from Tinted Rocks or something if I actually am able to find them. Which has not been the case really so far, but sure. Another key is not the worst thing in the world. In fact, it's pretty good. 5 keys is a nice position to be in. Yo, okay. I almost... There we go. There's the Spirit Heart that I'm about to gain, already gone. Don't get hit by the... Don't get hit by the champion, or I'll actually be killed, like, straight away. Okay, it's alright. Champion should be dead soonish. He dropped the bomb. Really hoping that was a Spirit Heart, as you could probably guess. Of course there's a Book of Revelations in here. Because we're kind of close to death, I'm actually going to buy the Book of Revelations and use it, and just take the extra Spirit Heart from it. That was 20 cents for 2 Spirit Hearts is what I'm going to think of. There's 18 cents for 2 Spirit Hearts instead of 3 cents for one and 15 cents for the other. This will guarantee our survival a little bit longer. I think that's valuable. And we have money to spare right now, at least briefly. We've already been to that boss trap room. At least we're back at the amount of HP that we had roughly earlier. We are going down to a difficult area. Depths Part 1 is better than it could have been. What's fucked up about this is that we're in like a really... He's gonna pay out something, yeah. Maybe 2 things. Nope. We're in like a really fucked up state from... Oh, I didn't even walk into that. That's just as soon as I walked into the room. That's something I'd like to see change in Rebirth. But anyway, our damage is like... Our health is fucked. Our damage is just okay. Like, we have a little bit more killing power, a very slight degree more killing power, as a result of having the Parasite. That's it. We have that Wheel of Fortune card, which I haven't touched yet, but yeah. That's basically, that's not nearly enough to carry us, even if we had a lot of HP, and we certainly don't. We have a very, very small amount of HP, which makes me... Oh, fucking Christ. It makes me think that we're basically screwed on this run, but we can at least have some fun with it regardless. Of course, Telepathy for Dummies is the item that we've all been asking for up until this moment. I'm just trying to run the numbers in my head. The hypothetical numbers. Whenever you think, just say you're running numbers. I give us a 33.33%, repeating, of course, chance of beating Mom on this run. It's been a very unusual run, like a Twilight Zone-y run. Start as Cain, end up as Blue Baby. Just through, like, I can't believe I made that mistake on the first floor of being like, There's probably still a way out for me on that second floor. But anyway, I can't believe I made that mistake on the first floor of being like, oh, that would kill me if I did it, so I'm not going to do it. And then on the second floor was just like, oh, we got more HP now, I'm just going to do it. Kind of stupid, but whatever. That money is for Bum Friend at this point, because if necessary, I can use 2 of diamonds to give myself enough money to buy items, so Bum Friend can just give me some consumables instead. Yep, okay, more bombs. That's actually kind of nice. Inside of the shop, we find greed, which again is not unexpected. Parasite's not going to do too much for me here. We have 17 bombs. Oh, that was very close. I would like to make use of them. That was actually really good. Just a couple more hits, maybe even just Parasite Runoff will be enough to kill greed. Oh, I took some damage as well. Take me down to the Parasite Runoff where the grass is green and the jeans don't come off. I don't know why that was the first thing to appear in my head. Probably shouldn't have picked up quite as much money as I did, but that's okay. We have enough to buy from the next shop. If we live that long. On this run, I'm almost like, I know it's a huge compromise, but beating Mom is like a tall order for me right now. So if we manage to make that happen, I'll be pretty happy. Extreme misplays, but also some funny stuff, hopefully. At least some people see it that way. And we've already been to, like, basically everything of value on this floor, which is what frightens the shit out of me, because what did we gain? Telepathy for dummies, so that's -1 key. And then we fought greed, so we gained money and lost a key. What did we gain on the last floor? We gained Bum Friend. We gained, I don't even remember what we got from fighting the boss. It was the cube of meat, I guess, on the last floor. I think. I'm not sure. We have a nail. That's useful. I might as well save this and use it on, like, our first room here, because it does give me the potential to break rocks without actually using a bomb, and also it gives us a little extra damage. I was under the impression for a while that the nail actually gave you max damage. I don't know if that's actually the case, though. Like, I was under that impression years ago, a couple of years ago, at least. It's okay, though. There's our boss room. We're not gonna have a nail ready. I kind of don't want to go to every single room because we seem to be taking more damage than I'm gaining. Or taking more damage than I'm gaining in health, I should say. So I think I'm just going to kind of bum rush the boss here. Doing Monstro 2, it's been a little while. I fucking hate flies, man. I hate flies! To an extraordinary degree. I almost feel like people are going to have a conspiracy theory like I'm having... Not that I'm great at Isaac at the best of times, but I'm having like my kid brother play this game or something like that. No, you know, only child over here. Just playing exceptionally poorly for whatever reason. So we'll keep this going. Maybe this is a sign that this should be the last Isaac video for today. The heart is willing, but the body, unfortunately, the brain is incapable of doing what needs to be done. So we're just gonna keep this guy like kind of posted up in the middle, which is why I didn't shoot from that one side. It's okay. By the way, I would like to point out, I was reading some comments recently, and I always am like, well, when it comes to shot speed upgrade, the only thing that I thought was a downside about it was the knockback, and knockback on a fight like this or against zombies can be really annoying. Turns out, as people actually were nice enough to inform me, it actually is like a downgrade if you pick up Lump of Coal, which is obviously a pretty common item. Picking up Lump of Coal, basically the longer a shot is in the air, the more damage it does. So if you have shot speed up, it actually is a damage downgrade with Lump of Coal, or to Lump of Coal, which is nice to know. It's unfortunate that it happens, but nice to know. Are we gonna live through Necropolis 2? I don't know, man. This could be the end of this run, and it'll be a short run, and I apologize for that. Kane's usually a very easy character to have a good run with, but it's been a weird one, and I blame myself, but also the game, but mostly myself. Okay, this is for you, Bum Friend. This is all for you. This pill could be huge. Balls of Steel. Bombs are key. Ooh, weird. And more keys. Okay. The Empress is a good card. Since we already have more money than we're going to need, I'm just going to double it right away and take the Empress card with us. This is, we need something amazing from Item Room and Shop. We probably need something amazing from the Item Room and Shop if we're to beat Mom to begin with. To beat the game as a whole, we need some seriously incredible items. Now I'm starting to wish we took 9 lives earlier. A Spirit Heart randomly dropping is pretty good. Chemical Peel is a damage upgrade, which is something that exists and can help me do a little bit more, you know, devastation to enemies, but is not gonna save this run. I appreciate its existence, though. That's nice. Alright, this is a very devastating room for us. And of course we're on Necropolis, which is, like, substantially harder than the depths. And the depths was already kind of a tall order. It's okay. Keep it from a distance. We have a small range advantage. Okay, good, good, good. Well, decent. Should stop picking up money. That's important to note. Come on, this way. What is that pill? I can't remember, but the Empress is more valuable. It might be bombs or key, but the Empress is more valuable either way. And these keys at this point might be exceptionally useful as a way to, oh, come the fuck on. I'm in the danger zone. These keys might be exceptionally useful as a way to open golden chests if they ever show up, which could end up saving my life. Or they can end up killing me. Would things be better if I was still Kane? I would have gotten 1 HP upgrade. Was there 2 HP upgrades? I don't think so. I would have gotten 1 HP upgrade. And that would have been something. I could have, you know, lived on that. I had 2 HP. Did I have 2 HP? I had 2 HP. So I would have had 3 HP. The HP upgrade came from the Gluttony, obviously. I don't know. I still think we would have been in a bad position. I always feel like runs like this are like the game being like, this is what you get for taking reroll all the time, fucker. Reroll this. Alright, well. It's okay. Would we have been better if I didn't sacrifice 3 Spirit Hearts to pick up the nail? Yeah, we'd be a little bit better off. We could still pick up a Mom's Knife or something and make something incredible happen. I guess I'm just lucky that I got the Ankh in the first place, because if I didn't, we would have been totally screwed. Ace of Spades, I think, is still more valuable in case we end up getting a Joker or something. This is an extremely important moment, so I am going to use a bomb to access the Fortune Teller. Luckily, we have 2 more of these. Mostly just need Spirit Hearts at this point. So I'm going to take a... Oh, thank God. I'm going to take a second to rehydrate, because my voice is getting a little sore. Oh, and the tick shows up immediately. I'm still going to rehydrate. You know, if we're very careful, we might still be able to make this work. Alright, well, go fuck yourself, game. I guess with the keys, I can do this. Just don't accidentally walk into the tick. That's not gonna make it easy. Just keep... Okay, that's really good. We're Kane, so our payout is, like, out of control. But, you know, a lot of it is also very scary to get to. So I think what I'll probably try to do is just get as much... Oh, God. Get as much payout as possible. Oh, I can't even use the sun card on this floor. Just get as much payout as possible and then use a bomb to get it all out of the freaking way. Just use this Justice card. Oh, man. This is a weird one. I don't really care what trinket I leave with, in all honesty, as long as it's not the tick. We got some bombs. We got... Oh! I didn't get it. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Don't accidentally use the Empress. That is a card that I would love to take out of here if I could. We are trapped in fucking despair. Okay, Joker card is huge. Yes, we have to. I know people are going to be disappointed by that. There's no way we get out of here without taking Brimstone, though. It's the only way. It's the only ticket we have to success. And it's not too long until we get our next Spirit Heart. In fact, there's more Spirit Hearts available on the room with the Fortune Teller. I'm going to drop, like, a bomb right here. Oh, and I'm going to hurt myself with that. Yep, but I did knock another Spirit Heart out. I don't know where the tick is. But, is the tick in there? I think I see it. It's a Wheel of Fortune. I don't know, man. We're going to go. This is weird. I feel extremely vulnerable. But also by taking Brimstone, I do now feel like there is a small chance of my own victory. And that's cool. I appreciate that. We still have a shop to go to. That golden chest is, you know, Bum Friend's Paradise, basically. We got another Empress card. That's big. Alright, so we're going to find the shop, and then we're going to... Man, I don't even know. We're going to try. I don't know if somehow I've accidentally put myself in a position where we actually could win this run. If we have, I'm forever grateful. We got another Spirit Heart paid out. More things from Bum Friend. We've already been to the item room on this floor, I believe. We can check, I guess. Book of Belial is very interesting, but the nail is something we have to stick with. I might as well make sure these guys don't show up again. This is not the shop. Sorry, that was I lost my train of thought there for a second. Did we already go to the item room on this floor? Maybe not. Maybe we haven't. Kind of want to fight the boss right away, but we can't justify it if we haven't been to the item room. We have. Okay. Have we been to the shop then? Why is my short-term memory so bad right now? I remember these hearts being here. I remember this room being a dead end, especially now. That is a pill. I remember saying I don't remember what that pill is. This is the way that we get to the boss room. So the shop must be over here. What the hell, man? I'm actually getting very confused. This is why I hate Curse of Blindness. I'm a simple man, and I want to do simple things, and you're making things more complicated. So it can't be to the left here. We were just on the left. This is where the library was. That tarot card is the Empress. This is with boss room. Okay, yes. This is the Nightmare Fuel. Is it over to the right here? I can't believe I've gotten myself turned around so quickly. Actually, am pretty tempted to save the nail for the boss fight, even though we might have a lot of rooms left. I think the extra damage against Mom is going to be pretty important. So even if we end up wasting half a Spirit Heart by doing this, I think this is still the right call. There's our shop. This is important. Extremely important, in fact. Okay, there's a Spirit Heart. That's what we got out of that. That's okay. It was worth the experience. I was really, really hoping for a 9 volts. Battery could have been even better, but, you know, anything in that range. Nuns have it a little bit less so because the only way that works out for us is if we end up getting hurt, and we can't really afford to get hurt if we're going to succeed. So we take the Empress card with us. Amazingly, we've kind of turned things around on this floor through no virtue of my own. But we at least have a chance at success. So we're going to pop the nail, which should allow me to do more damage. It's still going to be a long fight, as you can tell. But we should be a-okay. And this is an example of a setup for items that is going to be very good against individual rooms. Oh, no. Very good against individual rooms. Terrible against bosses with a lot of HP. Unless we stack up some more HP somehow. I don't know how that happens. Deal with the devil with Mom's knife. I would absolutely take it. We'll see, man. We will see. That fortune teller was very good to us. And, you know, fortune tellers in general, I guess, are going to be very good to us since we are Cain. I should take more advantage of those. Make those more of a part of my official strategy. Okay. We just keep going back and forth here, picking our shots when it's possible. We lived, we get the coin purse. This is extremely big. These could be balls of steel. They're friends till the end. Okay. This bombs are key. I like our situation. Wow, so we basically got friends till the end. So we're going to take the Empress card with us, obviously. With the Polaroid, we might be able to swing a victory here. At least we're going to have some invincibility. We're on Utero XL, which seems to have happened with alarming regularity. That's basically a time-release Spirit Heart there, although as we learned a couple episodes ago, unfortunately, it does not actually count as health. So we can't win with just an Eternal Heart, which sucks. I'm not brim snapping. If I did there, that was just an accident. Okay, that pill. Again, I have to do it. Oh, bum friend, I hate you, but that's okay. Because it could be balls of steel. It's not. It's luck up. I don't know how that affects us. But I like the situation we're in right now. It's not one-hit KOs on all enemies, or even any enemies. But we're certainly a lot better off than we used to be, and our health has not really suffered despite taking that deal. I think this is the right play. I don't know how we beat the game with this, but this is the position we're in right now, so this is how we're going to roll with it. And sure, 2 keys for a golden chest is something we kind of have to do. A speed upgrade is actually pretty nice right now. We have not gotten any of those. Hopefully we can amass some nail charges and gain more Spirit Hearts than we lose on this floor. Perfect room to get a nail charge for, because we can one-shot most of those Diglets now. Cool. So far, so good. This may or may not be the right way, and it may or not matter. It may be a good thing that we possibly are going the wrong way. Because again, we can get more nail charges. I hate fighting Fistula when you're not one-shotting him. Now we are, but that's just because the subsequent parts of his body actually take less damage to actually kill, obviously. Alright, so Gertie Jr. is a nasty fight for us. Not worthy of using the Empress. Of course, this is something that we're going to be saving for Isaac or Blue Baby, because, you know, we actually have an advantage against Isaac or Blue Baby in that we are Brimstoning, not Brim Snapping. We have Brimstone, which means we, are substantially, we're going to generate substantially less shots from them. So the more damage we do with those shots, the more likely we are to succeed. I guess that goes without saying, though. So this should be fine. We'll just chain reaction these guys. Safety cap is great as well. Oh, we actually found the exit, which is really good. So where are we going to use the nail? Either on the first boss or the second boss. We'll see who we're fighting. First boss is Loki. You know, I think it's okay to use the nail against double Loki. I think we're, like, Mom's Heart is going to be easy enough that I'd rather have the extra 1/6 of a Spirit Heart. It sucks that we have gotten to the point where that is actually, like, a tangible, important thing. Is like, where are we going to use this 1/6, or do we really need 1/6 of a Spirit Heart? Yes, we do, even though, you know, you can't actually have 1/6 of a Spirit Heart. Turns out maybe I should have used it on Mom. Oh well. Shit happens, right? So, you know how the deal goes here. We drop bombs, we use Brimstone simultaneously. I expect that we will probably see Chubb over the course of this fight. By the way, I can't believe that it has been so long since I had a run with the ability to fly. It's been fucking forever. Normally the ability to fly is like, not automatic, but it's probably like a 1/3 or 2/3 chance that you're gonna get one. No such luck this time. You can tell we're having a slow fight because we saw two turrets come out. And I think that's the second time we've seen those guys as well. Duke of Flies has come out. Chubb is next, which means we're probably gonna have to fight Chubb legitimately. And I'm gonna be using like all of my bombs for this fight, which does not bode well for the damage that I'm doing when it comes to like Isaac and Blue Baby. Whatever though. We've survived this long, and for a while it looked like that was basically impossible. The other thing that sucks, of course, is that we're not getting any items back after this. But maybe we'll be able to make it work on the Cathedral regardless. Of course, we have to live long enough just to get to Isaac. I think we can. And once we're against Isaac, can we win? I actually think we can. I think we've got a decent shot. With the Empress card and all other things being, like, basically ideal. Sure, I think we've got a reasonable chance. So I'm just doing the old dipsy doodle here. Should probably kill that silkworm. He's going to hit me one day. But I like keeping one silkworm on the table because that means he doesn't summon more enemies. She, he, who gives a shit? One more hit. Okay, so that was a long and protracted affair. We did get another Spirit Heart. Let's continue moving onwards here. This greed head should be very easy to kill. Not greed head, greed body. Move out of the way. I apologize for the commentary being a little disjointed. I feel like I did not expect to be alive this long. I've like depleted the glycogen deposits from when I carbo loaded for this video. That's not true. I don't carbo load, at least not on purpose. Probably by accident, which is probably not very good, but whatever. So you are dead, and we'll grab a couple of bombs here. 2 bombs is 2 more than we had a second ago, which is how I feel about that. Sadly, like, the difference between one-shotting and two-shotting enemies is enormous. Like, if I one-shot enemies, it could actually, like, not have the time I spend in rooms. Like, change the time I spend in rooms by, like, 3/4. Because then I have to focus on dodging now. I have to focus on a number of things that I don't want to waste my time with. I do want to get this chest, but it's a tricky one. It's worth it. That was a little riskier than I would have liked, maybe. And, okay, we will pop the nail here, which should make this monstro fight a little bit less laborious, but let's be honest, still gonna be pretty laborious. Oh, itchy eye, 1 second. Dodging protocol engaged. Oh, that feels good. That's been itchy for a long time. Oh, no. Stay, there we go. Stay on target. Please tell me I'm going the right way, because, you know, with the damage that I'm doing, Brimstone, sure, I mean, thanks a lot for your help. You're basically making it plausible that I will win this run. But, sincerely, if you could just do like triple the damage that you're doing so I could feel like I have a chance here, that would be great. Because we can beat Isaac with this Empress card. In order to beat Blue Baby, we're going to need to either pick up another Empress card or Devil card or something like that and then get through the whole chest, which is going to be a nightmare. Or we need to get great items without having rerolls on the chest itself. That's not out of the question. It's just unlikely. Polyphemus would be a huge pickup. I'm trying to think of what else. Just raw damage upgrades would be an enormous help. Are the odds of us getting those very good? They're not awful, but they're not good. You know, there's still a ton of items left in the pool because we haven't taken very many out because we haven't been able to reroll. So, I don't know. We might get lucky. We might not get lucky. We might get lucky. This is still a winnable run. Sorry, bum friend. I definitely should have let you take that. It is, like, genuinely still winnable. And that's what scares the shit out of me because... just didn't get out of the way of that one. That scares the shit out of me because we should have lost like 20 times over by now. But we haven't, so sucks to your ass, Mar, basically. It really sucks that was a dead end. We have a lot more work to be done then. And if possible, I would love to save the nail and the Empress card for the boss fight, but I don't know if that's going to be doable. I also don't know if I'm going to be able to stop from falling asleep during the boss fight, which is in all likelihood going to take 100 years. Sincerely, like, get your last wills and testaments in order. We're going to be here for a while. Now, this is a blood bank. That's of paramount importance right now. Yeah, paramount importance for me to avoid. Alright, so I'm not the most clever man in the world. That's okay, though. Ooh, he just shot those into rocks. Don't waste your seed, they said, and you decided to ignore that. And now we're all paying the price. Curse Room is a... very interesting value proposition at this point. Gotta kill the bomb fly. He's dead. We could just leave, but I'm not 100% sure we won't have to go back through this room to begin with. And to be honest with you, we've already taken out the hard enemy, so might as well just see if we can snag a consumable and get our nail charge here. Good. Okay. So again, Curse Room, tempting, interesting. Don't really want to use the nail here because it's an easy boss fight, but we'll get that spirit heart generation going at maximum efficiency. Focus on that rather than the damage from the nail. And we get more bombs. We might actually have 6 more rooms before the boss room anyway, so I'd hate to miss out on one whole spirit heart just because I didn't want to waste, you know, or I didn't want to waste the damage from it. That sucks. Oh, Bumfriend. Thank you. Bumfriend, you are my hero, basically, for giving me that extra spirit heart as well. Alright, nothing there. That's okay, though. This famine fight should be real easy. You very rarely get a chance to fight famine with Brimstone. And, there's a reason for that. I mean, the reason is you usually fight him on the 1st or 2nd floor prior to getting a deal with the devil, but, he's also very, very easy to kill when you can just do that. We don't really need that key, obviously. Alright, we have found another dead end. Now we're going to be fighting Loki's the legitimate way, much to my chagrin. Luckily with the bomb flies, we should be able to just kind of keep them at bay, cause them to do damage to themselves, crowd control when necessary. Unfortunately, I can't hit 2 of them at once right now unless I go over to the other side of the map. But I can hit, you know, them with their own bomb flies, which is pretty valuable. One of them should be dead, and the other one soon to follow based on the health bars. Maybe one more. Especially if he summons a bomb fly, which he didn't. He actually jumped out of the way. Now he's dead, though. 3 more rooms until we get our nail charge back. Almost welcome it at this point. Almost. Probably should have used a key there, but force of habit, I guess. We got 2 bombs out of it anyway, so ended up working out. And we could go get our full nail charge, but since we have found the boss room, I think it's just best to go for this right away. So we're going to pop our Empress card, and this is going to be Mr. Bones' wild ride here. How much damage did we do with 1 hit? Very little, but we don't have that much to dodge out of the way of either. So this is doable. If we end up winning this run, this is like so undeserved, but whatever. We deserve it because we made it this far, I guess. We deserve it because I'm the man who's using his brain and his hands to control this, so, you know. Maybe you want this run for yourselves. You can have it if you just put in another, well, many of you probably have more hours in Isaac than I do, which is admirable and also quite scary. It's remarkable to think that if I had just taken the hours that I put into Isaac and channeled it into something that was, you know, by society standards, traditionally productive, the things I could have accomplished by now. Come close to learning a language, at least to get some level of proficiency in it. You know, vastly improve my physical shape and overall health. You know, put a lot of time towards earning, you know, a postgraduate degree. This is like 20 work weeks or something I put into Isaac. Now, we're probably not quite at 800 hours now, but it's hard to tell because, you know, Spider mod and the Northernlion mod don't actually log hours. So I have like 450 in Isaac, but now I exclusively use Spider mod, and for like a month or 2 months I exclusively use the Northernlion mod, so, oh, that's the first damage I've taken, so I'm pretty pleased about that. But yeah, dude, that's like a long time. 20 work weeks. Anyway, 20 work weeks sounds like a great rapper name. We all know that already, though. I picked up an Eternal Heart. Do we have a chance? These items are big. Halo of Flies is very nice. X-Ray Vision is okay. Dead Bird is something. I don't know how to feel about the Razor Blade, but I feel like the Razor Blade for the boss fight is actually better than the Nail. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take the Razor Blade into the boss fight, amp up our damage, pump up the jammage, and then see if we can't pull out an exceptionally unlikely victory. Obviously, step 1 is just getting to the boss fight, and I'm taking the nail on the way there because every extra spirit heart that I get and take into that boss fight is an extra spirit heart that, you know, I can actually use. Probably shouldn't have used a bomb there in hindsight because it bumped these guys out of the sweet-ass synchronicity that they were in, like the, you know, Sting and the police. Now, Sting, it's the police! I don't even know why that phrase popped into my head. Felt like it could work, you know? There's one of them dead, so this is actually pretty good. Now, if we could just get you to die or shoot a laser at me, either of those would be preferable to what you seem to be thinking about, which is doing some damage to me. No, thank you. Just maybe like another one like this. Alright. So we'll use our nail on this room. This is a room where I take damage. That's what this room is designed for. That's what's gonna happen. I've tried. Holy shit, I actually managed to dodge that one. We're like 20% of the way done. Cool. If you can hit both of them simultaneously, you're an extremely lucky man. It's just true with anything simultaneous, isn't it? Let's put this in here. And, oh, almost took a little bit more preventable damage there. I'm not salty about the damage that I've taken here. Because this is, I wouldn't necessarily say the damage I took here is unpreventable, but it was not unexpected. Taking 1 heart of damage on that room is certainly a lot better than it could have actually gone. So I'm okay with that. Alright, those guys like funneled themselves into the same corridor. Oh, that's beautiful. Every time they get exactly in the same sync with one another, it makes my life easy. Not happy about the damage I took there. I should have gotten away without taking any damage on that room, but sure, shit happens, right? Chubb is basically an ideal fight with Brimstone. You hit all the bodily segments at once. Oh, that's beautiful. That's like 6 times hitting him with just a tear. And there we go. That should have killed both of them, but this will kill both of them. And we got another bomb. Closing in on an extra spirit heart. This should be an easy room. Things change. Shit happens, right? That's okay though. Get those bomb flies, and that'll sort this out. Oh, almost got hit again. Thank you very much, Halo of Flies. We're still at enough health where I feel very confident that if I go into the boss fight with this amount of health, we'll be totally fine. And we're very close to that nail charge. Who do we kill last here, man? This is a tough call. I think we kill last here, whoever is the last person alive. That's the way I'll answer that question. I can't believe I didn't get hit there. Or there. People are very near to death. Someone, at least, yep. I out of force of habit, kind of want to kill Gluttony last, and luckily he was nice enough to kind of guarantee that. Thought maybe he could drop some spirit hearts. No such luck. Alright, 1 dead end in the can. Razorblade still seems like the most effective choice to me. This is going to be a room where dodging is going to be very important, but again, once we take out one of the brains, life becomes easier, and then every brain subsequently makes it orders of magnitude easier, or at least, you know, disproportionately easier than the one before it. With 2 brains, it's more than twice as hard as if there's only 1 brain. That's my philosophy on it anyway. But not inversely proportional necessarily. Okay, so there's our nail charge, and there's our boss fight. So we're not going to use the nail. You know, actually, now that I think about it, we should use the nail now because I'm going to take the Razorblade into the fight. And this might be a decision that ends up killing me. For some reason, I am basically resolute in my thinking that the Razorblade is our best choice. Infestation, sure. I don't know if that is the case, but we're going to try regardless. And I also don't know if the Razorblade can give you more than 1 damage. Ooh, I'm doing my post-Isaac stretch early. I don't know if the Razorblade can give you more than 1 damage per room. Or, like, you can use it more than once per room. But at the very least, we can use it. When we use it, it'll generate flies. It'll give us more damage at least once. It'll give us invincibility. We can go up and just, you know, smack the shit out of him. And I doubt I'll take much damage anyway. We didn't take very much damage on the Isaac fight. That could change here. I could be wrong, but... you know, it does seem to me like we may actually win this run. And what it's messing with me right now is that I didn't even see it coming, if that makes sense. Like, normally, you know, you can feel like a seismic shift in the way that a run is going. I don't feel that, or I never felt that seismic shift over the course of this run. Picking up Brimstone is big. But apart from that, now I find myself in a situation where I have a comfortable amount of health, a comfortable amount of damage, actually. That's why I'm not using the Razorblade again. And... probably basically a lock to beat Blue Baby here. So this came out of nowhere. I was very concerned about our chances for survival, but somehow just quietly put together a winning run here without me even noticing it, weirdly enough. So that's cool. Taking the Razorblade was real smart. I think that's a decision that had an appreciable impact on our chance for success. But, you know, truth be told, we haven't been hit yet except by ourselves, so that'll probably change on this part of the fight. But I'm thrilled with the way that this went down. Doesn't get much better than this, honestly. Just keep backing it up and dropping some bombs. Backing it up, dropping some bombs. Okay, there's our damage. So that's fine. We generated some more flies. We're gonna win. I can't believe it. I genuinely thought this run would be over in 15 minutes. Well, thank you, Deadbird. You can finish this off here. Any second now. Any second now. There we go. We finally got a chance to check out Deadbird's damage. As always, thanks for watching. That was an incredible run. Incredible good, incredible bad, a little bit of both. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, make sure to show your support by clicking the like button, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more Isaac in the future. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.